Hello and hope all is well. My name is Charmaine Sellers and I'm the director of Main Attraction Studios. You're probably watching this video because you were recently hired to join the administrative team at Main Attraction. Congratulations and welcome. We are so excited to have you. You're now going to watch a series of onboarding and tutorial videos that will help you learn everything you need to know about the work you'll be doing with the admin department. Follow along very carefully, refer back to these videos as often as you need to, and you can also refer back to the written tutorials that we've provided for you in the shared admin Google folder. Okay, again, thank you so much for joining the team. We are so excited to have you. Now, let's get to work. Share my screen so you all can see what's going on. Okay, so again, we'll start with the Google folder. So you're going into your staff admin training 2025, then into scripts and manuals, then into manuals and sample docs. So I'll be following along and taking you through our enrollment manual, step by step through our process, okay? The first thing we're doing is getting used to and reaching out to our leads. Like any sales-based business, we thrive on bringing new customers into the studio. And we do that by tracking leads that we can hopefully take through the sales funnel, and those leads will then become members of the studio. So we track these leads through a number of different ways. We have a landing page on our website where families can fill out that form and we follow up with them. Families can also reach out to us on our social media, Facebook and Instagram pages, TikTok as well. But the most common way that families reach out to us or show interest is through our open house forms. So we usually run social media ads with flyers about what's going on or classes that are upcoming where families can bring their dancer to try. We call those open house or trial classes. So the form that families see usually looks something like this. So they will click on the social media ad and it'll take them to a Google form where we can collect information that we need to be able to contact them, follow up, see what the dancers age, things, and what classes they want, getting their information, and then some standard policies that we want them to agree to as it relates to doing business with us. So receiving text messages, understanding that the trial classes have a fee attached to them, all those wonderful things. Once we get the parents to fill out that form and we get their information, we'll be able to see that information in our open house Google Sheets spreadsheet. We do that by clicking this link to create a sheet, but make sure that you don't already see it in the Google folder because we don't want to create multiple spreadsheets that communicate the same information. You will be sharing these documents and these spreadsheets with other members of the admin team. And so we want to make sure that it is as clean and efficient as possible. So we don't need to click that right now because we already have the sheet created for us. So now that the families have completed that form, their information is populated to this spreadsheet. And if you're noticing, you're seeing some different colors happening. Again, because we are working with the same documents as a team or as an admin team, then there will be multiple people looking at these documents. And so it's going to be important for us to effectively communicate with each other about where we are in the process, which family has been contacted, what's going on, and all those things. So we've created a color coding system where everybody uses the same color coding. So again, we all know what's going on and what's still left to be done. So lavender, a lot of our colors, we try to do an alliteration so it's a little bit easier to remember. Lavender is usually marked for the last family that we have contacted. Once the family signs up and we can see their information on the open house responses spreadsheet, then we need to start sending them emails and text messages regarding the next steps in their sales funnel process. Again, the whole goal is to get leads to turn into trials, to turn into members, and members that want to stay for years and years to come. So once we see that the families have completed the form, their information is populated to this spreadsheet, we now use our color coding system. Lavender is the last family that we have communicated. So we highlight that family, we highlight their phone number and their email, because that lets other members of the admin team know this was the last family that was contacted. So if there are other names and more information or line items that are listed below that lavender highlight, then the admin team knows those are families that we still need to communicate with regarding taking them through the sales process and sending those email and text scripts. The scripts will also be shared with you in your Google folder. Most of it is literally as simple as copy and pasting to the families. We use a lot of the same information because we want every family to have the same experience as they're going through the main attraction sales funnel. So lavender for last person that you contacted to give them open house details. Gray is now the family has arrived, they've set their class, and now they are right in front of you, checking in for trying their open house class. So we highlight the entire line in gray to let us know we're still in a bit of a gray area when it comes to whether or not they have decided to join. So they signed up for a class, they've showed up for that class, they've paid for that class, and now they're actually coming to try the class, and we work our magic and hopefully we get them to join that same day or within the next few days of them trying the class. So we have lavender for last. Gray, they have arrived and ready to try their open house class. We highlight them in gray as a part of our check-in process. If they are highlighted in green, that means that we are ready to go, okay? The family has signed up for the class, they've come to try the class, they love the class, and now they want to join. So green is for go. That means we are going forward with sending them other text messages and emails as a part of their onboarding process because they have now joined the studio. Couple other things, orange. If for whatever reason we don't have a family that joins the same day as their open house class, then we contact them and send follow-up messages every 2 to 3 days. After the third time that we've reached out to that family, we're going to highlight their phone number in orange because that lets us know we need to take it to the next level. They're still in the either or phase of whether they want to join. And so orange means we want to follow up with a personalized phone call to this family to see if there's anything that you missed, to see if there's any other questions that they have before they really want to join, just making sure that we're going to the next level and that next level of intentionality and reaching out to families because again, we want all of our families that try the open house class to eventually join the studio and continue taking classes for years to come. Stop sharing.